Back home, and a furious South Australian Premier says the state might renege on a $50 million funding deal with Holden after the car maker announced it was slashing 500 jobs across the nation. 9 News reporter Ben Avery joins us now from Adelaide. Ben, good morning. Jay Weatherall isn't happy about the news. What's he had to say?
Yes, good morning, Georgie. Well, the Premier isn't happy at all, as you mentioned. Yesterday afternoon, he was made aware of this news. He was actually very late in getting that news, and so he was understandably very disappointed because taxpayers' money has been put up to try and bail out this company, $50 million, as you mentioned. And he said that he thought that jobs would be safeguarded as part of that deal. Now, obviously, it hasn't. 400 jobs to go here in South Australia. So here's what the Premier had to say late yesterday.
Well, in return for our investment, there would be an investment by Holden, but there'd also be a commitment to minimum employment levels at Holden in the Elizabeth plant, and that's been breached by the announcement that's been made today. Is that we haven't yet paid our $50 million, and so now we need to reflect upon what we've heard today. Obviously, we want Holden.
Now, Georgie, this is obviously very disappointing news too for the workers here. 1 in 5 of them, or just under 1 in 5 of the 2,100 strong workforce, will lose their jobs. So now it's a very anxious waiting game for them, whether or not they take one of those voluntary redundancy packages, or they can wait around and just hope that, I guess, a decision isn't made for them, that their hand isn't forced on this, Georgie.
Yeah, tough day for those workers, Ben. Thank you very much. Labor is clawing back crucial ground in the latest opinion poll. The news poll shows the party's primary vote up 2 points to 32%, while the coalition has dropped to 48%. On a two-party preferred basis, the government is up 3 to 45 against the coalition's 55. The gap is narrowing for better Prime Minister as well, with Julia Gillard sitting at 37% and Tony Abbott is on 40%.